Peace, blessing, much respect, much love. It's the boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Sean Go, coming back with the second video of the day. Hope everything is well with y'all. Hope you're having a good day. If not, hope the rest of your day get better. But I got a message, so I'm gonna get into the second video. So this second video is gonna be titled, People Fear What They Don't Understand, Hate What They Can't Conquer. Guess it's just a theory of man. People fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer. Guess it's just a theory of man. That's a Nas lyric from Hate Me Now. Very profound lyric as well, because it has a very deep meaning. But I got that channeling, I believe yesterday I heard that, and I was like, yeah, I got to do a video on that. So when he said that, you know, for all those that heard the song Hate Me Now, he was talking about how he's receiving all this negative energy from others and everything when he was just doing his thing and stuff, and when he, you know, was starting to get to the top, and, you know, people were starting to hate him when he was just, you know, doing his thing. And a lot of people were trying to put negative energy his way because of that. And this is a very deep teaching in life for many of us, because a lot of people in life feel very misunderstood. And when you feel misunderstood, sometimes you could be misled. And when I say misled, I mean that you can go astray and start rebelling, like, F this, nobody gets me anyway, I'm gonna just fit into the stereotype that everybody's putting on to me because they don't see the real me. Because a lot of times when people can't label you and they can't figure you out and they don't know what you're about, they come with assumptions, and they come with labels, and they come with stereotypes, and they come with their own meanings of who you are. And when that happens, it can get you down in life, and it can make you feel like lonely at times, because it might feel like nobody gets you, nobody understands you, nobody can see your viewpoint of life and understand your walk in life. So when you going through that and you have that type of thinking, or you have that type of feeling, it can make you feel very lonely. It can make you feel very isolated, and it can make you really want to either rebel or just, for some, even harm themselves and not even want to be in the world anymore. And this is what I'm saying by why that lyric is so profound, because it matches everybody, not everybody, but it matches a lot of people in this world, how they feel. And we got to understand that there's nothing wrong with being misunderstood. I'm sorry, y'all, the damn mosquitoes and bugs biting me up crazy. But it's nothing wrong with being misunderstood, and there's nothing wrong with people not understanding you. So at first it's hard to understand that, because you're probably a person that accepts people for who they are. You accept people for, you know, the person that they present. If they're presenting a real person, you don't judge them. Whatever they're into, they're into. If you disagree, you disagree, but you accept people for who they are. So when people don't accept you for who you are, it throws you off, and it's like, why is everybody judgmental? Why is everybody trying to put labels on me? When I accept them, I don't judge them for them. You know what I'm saying? It can make you feel very lonely and misunderstood, and make you just want to stay away from the world and just be in your own bubble. But to make peace with that, you just have to understand that people don't understand. When people don't understand you, and they got to put labels on you, or their own assumptions on you, rather, that's what I was trying to come up with. When they don't understand you and they got to put their own assumptions and labels on you, it has nothing to do with you, it has something to do with them. And that's a projection. And so you got to remember that too, so you don't take it personal. Because like the quote said, people fear what they don't understand. When they can't read you, when they can't pinpoint what it is about your aura, your light, the way you carry yourself, the way people take to you, the way you do things in life, the way you are unique in life, the way you have rare qualities about yourself that nobody else has. When people don't understand that, it has nothing to do with you. It's just, you can't take it personal. You have to also, you have to remember that you can't take it personal, and you just have to just let those people be where they are and just get away from those people and stay to yourself until you find people that's on the same page as you, that accept you for you the same way you accept people for them. So that's a thing in life that a lot of us have trouble with accepting and trouble with understanding. And there's no reason for you to make yourself feel like an outcast because of that. Thank you. I was trying to find a word. There's no reason to make yourself feel like an outcast. Actually, it's a compliment that some people don't understand you, because that means that you're that rare of a person, that you're one of a kind. They don't run across people like you often. So in a world full of people that's always trying to fit in, wearing the same things, saying the same things, copying each other, like I was talking about in my video, copying each other word for word, just doing the same things, the same gimmicks. When somebody comes along and they push the envelope of doing something different or unique, it makes people get timid. It makes people get in a fear mentality, because they're like, what is that? I never seen that before. It's like, I always make a sports analogy. It's like when they don't have your playbook in the sports, and you're not on the player report, you're not on the film. They don't know how to play defense against you. They don't know what your offense is, so they don't know how to guard you. They don't know how to stop you. So you're going to be just throwing people off, and they're going to be getting cooked because they don't know what to do with you. It's the same way when somebody's in a relationship or run across somebody and they don't understand their partner because they don't know what to do with them. So sometimes they might try to put that person down. They might try to bash them or play with their head because they want to put them on their level. And that's why I said that you can't take it personal, because that is people's assumption. It has nothing to do with you, and nothing is wrong with you. So it's nothing wrong with you being your unique self and being misunderstood, because that means that you're that rare of a person and not a person that they come across a lot where they don't know how to figure out. And that is a lot of people's problem when they run across people that have these qualities, are unique, and they're trying to figure them out. That's because when you're trying to figure somebody out and you can't put your finger on it, and I'm not talking about when you get bad vibes or anything. I'm talking about when they can't understand your light and your unique ways, and you're just you as a being and your light that you have. They come up with their own assumptions to make themselves feel better. Like, oh, I know what it is. This person is this. Or I know what it is. This person think they all that. Or I know what it is. This person must be doing something evil while they getting all this attention and all that. They come with these own things to make themselves feel more comfortable with themselves, because they don't possess that same light and that power that you have inside, or why they can't figure out, or why you stand out like that, or why they can't understand you. So you have to keep that in mind. Always remember that it has nothing to do with you, and that's nothing personal against you. It's people trying to make themselves comfortable, but instead of them saying that, they're trying to make you feel uncomfortable and throw projections and everything, so you can lower yourself into a lower vibration and be on the same vibration as them, because you're vibrating too high. You're vibrating way too high on a frequency that they can't understand. So instead of people just accepting you for you and getting to know you, they try to figure you out. And like I said, when people trying to figure people out, that's when they come with their own assumptions and accusations and different things that's not true and far from the truth. And I'm not talking about bad vibe. I'm talking about when you just a light being and a beacon of light. They come up with these things to make themselves feel comfortable. What people should do and learn to do is to accept people. Like, this person may be weird, or I don't understand them fully, but I accept them. And by them accepting you, they can be next to you more and learn how to appreciate you and learn from you. When you're not putting accusations on somebody because you don't understand them, and you're not trying to figure them out, when you just accept them, you can learn them. And then when you learn them, or you're around them more, you can see why they're the way that they are. You can see why they have this beacon of light. You can see why they're misunderstood by many people. And then you'll get to learn them. And when you get to learn them, that's when you can understand them. So a lot of people, I'm going to say it again, a lot of people try to figure people out, and that's the wrong way, because that's when you start coming up with your own accusations and pinpointing things that's not true. Instead, they should just learn to accept people, and then they can learn them and learn their ways, and that way they can learn. And when they start learning people and be around them more, you get to understand them more. You get to appreciate them more and know where they're coming from and understand their walk of life. So a lot of people got to learn that, and I had to learn this as well, to accept people more, instead of trying to always figure them out and always trying to pinpoint what it is, and always trying to think that it's something bad about the person because they don't understand them right away. Because of course you're not going to understand anybody right away. You just met them, or even if you knew them a couple of years, if they're just that much of a unique person or a rare person, it's a lot of things you're not going to understand about them. Especially when it comes to spiritual gifts and talents. Many people might look at certain people weird if they can channel, they can hear messages, they can hit somebody up and be like, yo, you all right? And then something happened. They're like, how you know that happened? That's going to make people fearful of you. And that's what thank you, God. That's what I meant by the quote. That's going to make people fearful. Like, How are you able to channel? How are you able to hear voices? How are you able to know something's gonna happen before it happened? How are you able to have this aura? How are you able to do these things? Like you must be doing this, you must be doing that. And it makes people fearful where, again, like I said, they start coming with their own assumptions and accusations and start projecting on you. Instead of just being like, hey, I don't understand their world, but I'm just gonna accept them because they're a person that has good intentions and they have good energy, and it's something good about them that I like and I attract to. And I'm not saying in an attractive way, but I'm saying attract like you want to have them in your life as a friend, or it could be a companion or a lover. It depends on who you are listening to this message. But when you do that and you start accepting people for they are, that's when you can learn how to understand them, and you can learn their ways and learn why they do certain things, why certain people take to them, why certain things in life come to them, why they have these spiritual gifts and abilities that many people don't have that can scare many people. Is because they don't understand that, because the average person is not able to have those spiritual gifts and do those things. So like I said, when something's foreign to people, they automatically get scared instead of just appreciating it like, yo, this person is unique, this person is different. I need to have somebody in my life and maybe I can learn from them by learning to just accept them, and then I can understand them. So that's why this quote came to me about the song, about people fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer, just a theory of man. That's another thing too. When people can't conquer you, that's part of the accusations. They're coming up with their own assumptions, or they can't get you to do what they want to do. And most times it's people trying to project onto you to bring you to a lower state like them in order to be on the same page as them, or to make them feel higher than you so they can feel comfortable, because they want to conquer that. Some people don't like when they see people that have a rare gift or unique ways or have a light about them that they don't have. So they feel like they have to conquer it or destroy it in order to be in control, or in order for that person to not be ahead of them, or for them to feel comfortable around them, or even for them to feel comfortable in their own skin. Thank you, God. So we got to remember that, to not take it personal, and there's nothing wrong with being misunderstood, because that's a great thing. Because if somebody doesn't understand you, that means you're just that much of a unique person and an individual, and you have that much purpose in life where you're supposed to shine to the world, to show people your uniqueness, to teach people another way of life, or another teachings of life, of how your walk of life is, or what your destiny is and your life purpose in this lifetime. So just remember that people fear what they don't understand, they hate what they can't conquer. Guess it's just a theory of man, because when it comes to man loves to conquer things that they can't figure out because they're in fear. So we have to get out of the flesh mentality and start thinking on the spiritual and emotional thinking, to start understanding people. And how do we understand people? And not trying to figure them out and trying to pinpoint what it is about them, but trying to accept them for who they are, be around them, love them, and learn their ways, so you can learn how to understand them. So peace and blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all. Keep doing your thing. Stay goal-oriented. Like I always say, whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint or crawl, because life is that hard sometimes. You can't run, you can't jog, you can't sprint. Only thing we could do is crawl to that destination. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we gotta make it to that destination someday. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all always. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate the support. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.